Hi everyone. Have you ever had bolts on your motorcycle, car, or anything else that you're working on that are so stuck that it actually makes you rethink your life choices? Well, that's the question I asked a few of my mechanic friends, and every one of them answered yes to that question. These pivot pins on this LT are stuck in the worst way imaginable. I don't know who on earth put these things on here. Hulk smash! Whether they were over-torqued, whether they are corroded from the backside, or they were cross-threaded. I really don't know what the problem is, but I have managed to break more tools on this job than I have on all the other LTs that I've worked on combined. They're rounded off, they're ruined. Okay, they're done. So I have this very nice special tool that a guy made that is a very wide-bodied 14 millimeter, made so the tool won't break, and it should break this thing loose. Yeah, it started to round over, and I've never had that before with any of this guy's tool. I've used this thing, I use it again and again, and it works every time except for this time. So this tool was the start. It didn't work. I felt it starting to give, and I was like, uh-oh, alright, I'm going to back off. I'm going to try something else. So I went and I tried a 14 millimeter regular impact socket. I put my impact gun on it and just gave it some taps, trying to break it free, you know, without rolling it over, spinning it over. It didn't move at all. So I went back to this. It didn't work. I thought for sure I was going to break my breaker bar, but this did not give, and I had a very small cheater bar on it, and I had it all the way out at the end like this, and I'm seriously hanging on it, and nothing. It didn't go. I'm like, all right, I'm going to give up on this side. I went to the other side. The other side is just as bad. I can't even say that it's worse because I never got them to move. The other side started to give. I took my fire wrench, MAP gas, and heated up on the swing arm itself, on the right behind where the bolt is. I heated that area up to the point that I thought it was going to start splattering metal. Then I took some component cooler and squirted inside here and cooled down the stud to try to shrink it while that aluminum behind it was like burning hot. I thought for sure that thing would go. Nope, it didn't budge even a little bit. In fact, it just rounded over too. So I've tried grinding a little bit some flats on here and pounding a 13 millimeter on here. So I was able to get a 13 millimeter just totally slammed on there. That didn't matter. It just rounded right off. So I called on my Snap-on dealer, who was still in town. He had stopped here earlier in the morning. I bought a couple things, but didn't buy what I needed for this job. But he was still in town, so I was able to catch up with him. And I purchased one of those new super tight fitting 14 millimeters, the ones that are designed to get off most rounded bolts. Yeah, it busted the socket. Oh, here's another one of the victims, an adapter. That's broke. So I bought one of these break-free tools, and if you guys haven't seen one of these before, they're made to go inside of an air hammer. Yeah, I just busted that right off too. Well, that was like $50. That was right down the toilet. So I mean, I'll get my money back. It's not like I'm gonna be out money. I'm just out a lot of time. So I thought, well, maybe if I drill out one side, I can, you know, drill it through, chill the thing down, maybe it'll weaken it enough, it'll break, and I can at least get the thing out. Nope, it's completely buggered and utterly a disaster. So, what's my next step? I'm going to cut the whole swing arm off. Anyways, if you guys have some ideas as to what else I could have tried, please put it in the comments. I'm still a learner myself. I don't know everything, not by a long shot. I know just enough to get me into trouble. That's what I tell people. I'm hacking this thing right now. Guys, if you don't know what the proper torque values are, please Look them up. Get one of my torque charts that I sell on eBay. It's right down in the link below. Probably not the best blade to be using. That is not how you're supposed to remove a swing arm. Oh, that was easy. There's no thread locker on there. I thought maybe there was some green or red thread locker, but that should have boiled away with the amazing amount of heat I put into this thing. So that's it for this don't do it yourself video. I hope you learned something. I learned I don't ever want to do that again. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Thanks for sharing with me, and I look forward to your comments on this one. I'll see you on the next one.